G'day guys and welcome back to my channel. I'm Kayla and in this video I am finally getting around to Philip's interview on ABS-CBN and I get to hear him speak in his mother tongue of Bisaya. Thank you so much for subbing this. I'm not good here. Thank you so much for subbing this ABS-CBN Entertainment. Thank you so much for considering Philip's international fans. It's really appreciated. Now, grab a cuppa, grab a snack, get comfortable, because this goes for an hour and 10 minutes. So, I've got my drink, I've got Coke, I've got water, I've just ate, so we're all good. Let's get straight into this. So excited and to know what he looks like throughout this interview, and I'm meant to read the subtitles. Pray for me, because your girl's gonna need it. Okay, I love her top. Alright, let's go.
Isa ka mundak na mga pista! Grabe ang spinner, oy! Welcome mo din sa Real Talk ka Chika, kinasingkas ang istorya kauban ninyong Kuantie. Walay char-char din mo kini ang KUAN ON ONE! Di na nato ni dugayon kay ning taas gyud ang mga balahibo. Ning taas ang mga balahibo kay ning adto gyud siya dinhi. Grabe na namong dugay na gyud namo ni siyang ginapangarap ug natupad akong pangarap sa season 2 nga main.
She's giving like the best intro for him right now, but like I'm flustered. But like this fan's on and it's not working. Did you see that man just now? Got his little moustache. That skin, that whoo-wee. Okay. Concentrate, Kelly. You have to read. You have to read. And actually pay attention to what's being said. You can't end up in Delulu-land, okay? Focus. We've got this. Pull it together.
Interview siya! Walay lain ang atuang proud bisdak rapper, singing, songwriter, singer. Isa pa. Singing, sorry. Nakulbahan na noon ko. Di na nato idugayon, walay lain kung ang atuang proud bisdak rapper, singer, songwriter. Ilado siya nga Ken sa SB19. Ang mga hari ng P-pop, Felip!
Hello sa inyong tanan, ako ulit si Philip. Hopefully nagkaon naman tanan and amping-amping mo ako. Onya, paglingaw-lingaw lang ako sa among
Jesus.
Pag naglantaw mo.
Grabe kayo, grabe gyud ang among studio karon. Murasag ka ng
No, I'm not gonna tell you what I'm thinking.
Uhulog mi diri kay sobra kadaghan ang nag-support kay Philip. Grabe na magyud nga atong mga hari ng P-pop. Oy, welcome kay Kadri Philip. Daghang salamat sa imuhang
Salamat po gayo.
pagkuan sa mo abang dawaton minimo diri kay dawaton kay kanamo dinhi.
Dawat kayo kay Bisaya biyata. Bisdak mo. Okay.
Di makahappy. Mangutan to kay siyempre si Philip is bisdak siya from Zamboanga.
Yes po. Taga Bagong Kahayag sa Pagadian. Taga Bukid yung nagdako. Like, pag imagine nimo ka ng lugar nga, puro bundok, tapos dili simentado ang daan, ang dalan, walay signal, walay wifi, wala gid kayo. Dira ko ganda ko nga lugar.
Grabe, dagi ka ng ato ang isa sa mga hari sa P-pop, no? Pero naginingon nga taga Lakewood daw ka, Lakewood.
Yep. Ang Bagong Kahayag, barangay siya, and Lakewood is like the municipality.
So, Lakewood, asa tong atubangan? Kay Lakewood man, Lakewood.
Kagets ko na.
So sa dito kaning dako, so kabulod jud ka sa kapait sa kinabuhi kapag nagpuyo jud ka sa mga probinsya.
Kabalo kayo. Katong bata pa ko, elementary, after school, maadto og bukid kay makiro sa mga ay kanang hipos ko sa mga kanding ba.
Oh,
Kaya naman may
wow.
mga kanding, napod may baboy, mga manok.
Naapo diri, daghan po diri.
Pakanon.
Kanding, baboy po diri. So,
Yeah.
ikaw ang naghihipos, ana?
Yes, ako gahipos sa mga kanding, mga baboy. Cute ba kayo sila, kanang baby pa sila ng mga kanding.
Cute ka ayo.
Pero pagkadako kay pat yun.
Pagkakaunon ra di ay.
Kaunon raman day.
Pero ingon sila diri Philip no. Ingon sa diri Ken, cute na mga baboy pero mas cute daw ka. Ay! Di kilig amo mga kuan diri na pagkisa ka kauban diri o nga di gyud mahimutang. Pero karon diri dili pa na atong topic kay naa magutay topic nga akong kuaon diri asa kong kuan. Medyo mas basa pa rin siya. Mo dili. Kani siya mo ni siya kay nganuman.
Yes.
Ang ato ang topic manggod
I
karon
love her.
is
She's
siyempre
great.
kay ilado biya ka nga rockstar ba igug ka niya ka ng rapper gid ba. So ang mic test igawas ang imong Bisaya baddest. Ay! Makita ka to siya. Pero as akuan ka as a SB19 member sa mga interview manggod daw, maingon jud sila nga kanang ikaw daw is misteryoso, kanang medyo abi nila soplado ka, abi nila kanang medyo
A
ka
snob.
Kay ang pag
That is definitely not something I would have used. Captivating would have been the word I would have used. Snob, not so much.
pagkaintindi sa imuha is kanang mahadlok da ika mo tubag. Mahadlok ka mo tubag basig mamali imong maistorya kay siyempre Bisaya biya ka. So basig ma-misinterpret ka nila kay kita ba mga Bisaya mo tubag ato pag i-translate sa Tagalog.
Yeah.
Sige daw kung ingon ha. Mag-ana ba nag-loading pa kay ta ba. Pero karon mao ni ning chance nimo nga mapagawas gyud nimo kung kinsa ang tinuod nga ikaw. Kay mao mo gyud nimong first language. Bisaya man gyud. So diri na nato ikanang isa-isahon ang imuhang kaagi sa imong kinabuhi kay
tama.
kabulok ka kanang ang ako ang mga nakitaan nga mga video sa imuha kanang grabe na gyud kanang nailan jud ka nga very may pagka-emotional jud ka nga pagkabata but then again very lalom.
I'm meant to be concentrating on what this beautiful woman is saying and I can't. Did you see, like, imagine him smiling at you like that. I would melt.
Actually sa imuha gyud nako nakuha ang true meaning sa kanta nga mapa. Pero unya na nato na istoryahan. Kay ingon naman ka ganina nga nagpuyo ka sa probinsya sa Zamboanga. Ninda ko di kasi imong lolo og lola.
Yes, ninda ko sa akong lola o lolo. Actually, hangtod high school, narigya po ko silang tunga matulog. Hangtod
Ay,
high school.
ana?
Yes, until 4th year, hangtod ning graduate ko. So, lola and lolo's boy.
Kay si mama ug si papa nimo.
Mama ug papa nako from kanang sa gipanganak pa ko na sila sa abroad.
So ikaw ang kamanghuran.
Yes po, ako ang kamanghuran. Tapos gadako mi nga wala ako mama ug papa. Syempre manarbaho kay lisod lagi kay kinabuhi. Wala gi kwarta, balon 5 pesos ra high school.
Tanawa ka bata
Basta-
pa ni Philip pero 5 pesos ang baon.
Okay, magbaklay raman mi. Actually gaskwela mi nakachinelas ra gani mi, walay sapatos. Tapos pag recess, banana Q tapos ice candy. Ambot lang ako ka-experience baka na.
Uy, ka-experience ako now. Grabe ang banana Q experience.
Mo gani.
Nga itipiron pa nimo ng 5 kay pwede pa nimo na kaunon
Tipiron.
habang mabaktag ka pa uli. Di ba? Nga na atong labi kayo ginabuhi. Pero na-enjoy man to nimo.
Enjoy kayo kay kuan man. Ang actually karon pag mauna-unahan ako makana ko nga. Okay, na ako'y kwarta ko ron. Makapalit ko sa akong mga ganahan ako. Mapabalayan ako akong parents nga na bitaw. Pero usahay kay magunahuna jud ko atong mga
I'm so thrilled that he has been able to do that for his parents. Because, you know, I did read somewhere that it was one of the things he wanted to do was to get his parents a house or, you know, and I can relate with that because I would love to get my mum a house. It's something I said that if I ever made it into, like, somewhere where I was making a decent amount of money, that's what I would do. The first thing. When I got the money up, I'd get my mum a house. So she'd never have to rent again a day in her life. You know? So it's just like, I'm just like human being to human being who have had the same kind of dream in that aspect. I'm so happy for him that he got to achieve that.
Panahon nga kanang wala bitaw jud ko kanang muli ra gigag eskwelahan tapos magdula. Wala ko gi problema ba. Kumbaga wala ko gi problema tapos
Yeah.
kanang muli ka nga hugaw imong sanina, singot kay ka kay gadula ag basketball sa kuan, sa basketball
Sa
court.
kanto, sa basketball
sa
court.
kanto.
Oh. Kanang
Na-
basketball court nga kanang abog pa kaayo.
Abog kaayo.
Kay dili sementado.
Mga langkat pa imong kuko kay nakapud.
Yeah, that was the thing. The basketball court I used to play on, and I do it with no shoes on, because it's quite common here in Australia. But it wasn't paved; it was gravel, so it wasn't actually in place. So you'd move, and the rocks and gravel under your feet would go with you. My feet were cut up to shit, like. The amount of cuts I got on the bottom of my feet on that basketball court, and I'm not even that good at basketball. I'm not. I mean, I'm alright taking a shot if people give me some space, but my feet, my legs were always just covered in cuts and dirt because it was just gravel. I didn't have a proper basketball court. The only one we had was at school, and that was closed most of the time. So, but it was multiple different things. It was a basketball court. It was a soccer. It was multiple, all these lines all over the place that meant shit. But except for being in the gym, that was the only place we had a proper basketball court. Other than that, it was gravel. My feet were fucked. But I was used to it, and I was having the time of my life. Didn't have a care in the world.
Pod na si kan,
Oo.
chinelas, sabi sapatos.
Nagchinelas ra ka nag-basketball. Uy, nga nabi ang ko sa...
Chinelas ra.
Pero mahon, nga na po day ka, mahuna-hunaan po day na niyo.
And that too, the reason also that I didn't have shoes on, other than being an Australian thing, was because I only had one pair of shoes, and those were my school shoes, and I was only ever allowed to wear them to school. That was it. I wasn't allowed to wear them any other time because Mum wasn't going to go get me another pair. So they had to last the school year. So that's probably why I went. Oh, that and in England they call them England, is it? I think they do. America they call them flip flops. In New Zealand they call them jandals. But here in Australia we call them thongs. No, I'm not arguing with you about it. But that's my shoe of choice even to this day. So I've got all these pairs of shoes, not like heaps, but like I don't wear them because either thongs or barefoot is my go-to. Like right now I've got no shoes on. It's just, you don't think about it, you know, it's just your life and you don't care.
Oo. Usay ka na maligo bitaw ko.
Oh.
Na nakaligo no, shower ana. Makahana ko, makauno na. Grabe sortiha jud kay na ako Okay. Sa kadaghang tao, 180 million people.
That's a lot of people.
Sa Pilipinas. Tapos lima ka individual. Has been, you know, has
Ang
been
hari
chosen.
ng pipak sa Philippines.
I was so blessed. I was so blessed and I'm so thankful kay God for that. Yeah.
And kuan ka, thank you Lord for that heart of yours nga
Yes.
nga kanang grateful ka, nga humble ka, nga kabalo jud ka sa Ginoo ginagikan
Always.
because of your parents is a pastor.
Yes po. Since patay na akong lolo no, so akong papa ninguli siya from Malaysia para magpastor. So akong papa nagpastor siya sa Malaysia tapos ninguli siya kay wala na may pastor sa among church karon. So yep.
So gusto nako balikan kung giun sa kapag padako sa imong lolo kanang ingon ba sila no kapag mapadako ka sa mga lulog lola pag gipadako ka sa imong mga apuhan.
Yep.
Ikaw ang kinabuutanan nga bata sa
Ay dili ko surada. Dili ko na pinakabuta perminti ko ang bulalan.
permente ka mabunalan pero dili gyud mawala sa imong mind o sa imong heart ang mga
Oh.
kam-
The thing is, my grandfathers, I didn't have a relationship with one of them. Like, obviously, I'd see him every Christmas and stuff like that, but we weren't close. I'd never really spoke to him. And he passed away in 2008. But his disciplining, I think it would cross into the line of abuse, unfortunately. But I never experienced it. My mum did, and it's because of her that I didn't. So, but my grandfather on my dad's side, one of the best men I ever met, and I miss him terribly. He passed away in 2005. He was so funny. And his way of disciplining, even though I never really got disciplined by him because he saw the funny side to everything, it was my nan doing the discipline. But he would he'd just say your name in a certain tone, and you just didn't try Granddad because he had a stick that he walked with and used it for everything. Just to be like, they just hit you with it gently, like, don't. That's all he'd say. Just, Kayla, don't. Sorry. Now, my mum, on the other hand, she gave me a pretty good spankings, I gotta be honest, and I deserved every single one of them. Every single one of them.
Mga gitudlo sa imuhang may mong lulog
Tama
luna.
kayo.
Kay mas nalumbay ang tudlo ang mga lulog luna.
Naisa ka moment na mag-high school na ko, graduate. Bakasyon na to siya, tapos muadto na ko sa city ba para mag-school with agad. Tapos one thing is na dili na ako makalimtan gid kay ana siya nga. Ikaw dako naman ka until high school, tapad ka sa mamatulog, pero karon kabalo na ka unsa ang mali o unsa ang tama. So I trust you kasi kay dako na ka, so kung unsa may buhaton nimo kay ikaw na lang isa, mag boarding house naman ka sa college ka, so I trust you kung unsa may buhaton. So nara sa imo kung unsa imong unsa na ba nang ipatukod sa imong future nimo ba nga na bitaw. So yeah, so that's mo yung mga words nga di gina ko makalimutan
How he
sa
speaks about his
Nahantod
grandfather.
nga ni adto kag college na imutong dala-dala nga mautoy maupod to ang nagpakuan sa
Yeah.
mga pangarap sa imong kinabuhi. So di ba, kapulo ko nga nag-eskwela kag architect.
Yeah. Yes po.
So ibig sabihin ka na pagka maayo kay kamo naadto kay matapod sa pagiging architect.
Kabalo ko mo drawing good. Kabalo ko mo drawing kay
I can draw.
compete mo ko sa unang mga slogan ba, RSPC nga na, so
Maayo ka. Pero kato daw nahitabo sa unang panahon ba nga kanang nisulod na kag SB19. Katong pagsulod ni mo kag SB19 kay kontak man ka ni Josh, di ba? So pagkontak sa imo ni Josh, wala jud ka naghesitate. Kay kani architecture man eh.
Na ako hesitation kay ana ko, scam man siguro ni. Mga ano ko, scam man siguro ni.
Kano ba?
Yeah, I wouldn't believe it
Ano siya
either.
nga, dako na daw ako sila kanang kwarta yan. Pag sure oy, dako kwarta. Pag abot na isa ko, puro na kanang nakapait na rin ang kinabuhi.
Exactly. Like, if one of my friends, like my best friend, hey, you want to go do this? We can make lots of money. I'm gonna be like, bitch, who you trying to? Like, sure. I don't trust you. I would not believe it. So that's definitely something you'd have to fight with, you know? Is this legit? Like, if this is legit, I'll regret it. But if it's a scam too, I'm gonna regret it. I don't do it, I'll regret it. If it was legit. I do it and I get fucked over. Like, what the fuck do you do? It's those pulling of the brain and like. But then there's that other bit You do it and it's not a scam. And ta-da. He just had to trust Josh. And thank God he did.
Pwede kay. Perminti ra sigap.
Nagipadalan pa kag pamasahe, di ba?
Oh,
Nagipadalan pa kag
padala ko pamasahe.
Nga ano mang yun nga wala ka kanang wala ka ning bitaw sa imong pagduwa-duwa. Nga ano mang yun ning diretso jud ka.
I just believe in myself nga na ako'y talent good, na ako'y skills. Since I was a kid,
Such a
exposed ko sa
beautiful
music.
language.
Since kidako ko sa church, diba, na tanang instruments dira, nga ga-play kog instruments, kabalo ko mo kanta. Kay ang akong family is musically inclined, mo sila akong ate kay na vocalist sa banda, so akong papa knows how to play piano. Almost lahat nga members sa akong family kabalo sila mutugtog og instruments. So na-expose ko ana, so kaana ko nganong dili mo
That's
buhaton.
something- Side note, that's something I'm learning about my family. Like, I always knew my auntie, being a music teacher, she knew how to play instruments. But I'm finding out that my cousins, some of them know how to play the piano. I'm going, what the F? Like, all of you know how to play a guitar, a piano. And I think it's because my family, my little unit after my dad passed away, we moved away from my extended family because my mum needed to go where the work was. So I wasn't exposed to it, which is something that really pisses me off to this day, to be honest. Because we were always at my uncle's place, my uncle and aunties, we were always there. So I easily could have said, "Hey, Auntie, can you teach me how to play the piano and the guitar?" And she tried to teach me the guitar once, but I'm left-handed. And she gave it to me, and I instantly held it left-handed. She goes, "No, you got it upside down." And I was like, "That's not comfortable though." And I was really struggling to hold it. So she did give me a lesson. I learned how to play like A and B. But I wasn't there enough. And then I think I had one lesson on the piano. And I'm too impatient, I think. Because I can't move quick enough. But it's just taking the realization that takes time. It's, walk before you run. Just take it. And it's like the piano, everyone's like this. They're just, right? Me, I'm going like it's a keyboard, like literally, like on the computer. Like, she's like, try and use the tip of your finger. Like, it's just... It's so annoying. And I'm trying to learn the piano now. Well, it's a keyboard, but it really is a lot harder than these guys make it look. They make it look so easy. It's really not. It's really not.
It's one in a lifetime lang, kumbaga, parang talagsara may tabo sa mong kinabuhi ba. So layan na lang nako kay ang education naman dira permente, pwede mo mabalik bahalag tigulang ko. Nga na bitaw. And in terms of like
Ooh,
architecture,
that just hit me. That just hit me. I can always go back to school regardless of my age. Right? Where did he say that? Yeah, see? Regardless of my age. That hit me. Because I'm going, I'm about to turn 30. I can't go back to school. I did try once. Twice. I tried twice. And I was about to graduate too. But then things went down and I had to move. And then second time I had severe anxiety attack and I just couldn't handle being there. So I dropped out. I tried university twice. Same thing, mixed with other things. Regardless of your age, you can finish school. I just need to find someone who can help someone with dyslexia and ADHD. And ADD. And anxiety. Man, I'm a big walking ball of mental health issues.
Ano bitaw? And in terms of like architecture, isang pagtigulang ka, makatrabaho ka kay creativity man na kanang drawing kag balay nga.
Pwede na mo balikan, naram man,
Pwede
di
na
man
balikan
nagawa,
nara siya permitted ra. So
Pero katong opportunity nga to nga giingon sa imo ha. Bahala isip nimo nga scam ba ni.
Yes.
Dito
Ako
ka
gisang isulayan. Bahalag 1.5 ra gid akong kwarta gidala sa Manila.
Grabe.
Tapos giutang pa namo to sa akong ante, digid ko kalimot.
Sa imong kuante.
Sa akong ante kay. Kuan ma, wala man jud may kwarta niya.
So nito po dyan sa imo nga mahimo kung kuan.
Gaskwela ko ato. Actually, last period na to siya sa exam.
Oo.
Last period na siya sa exam college ko. Parang March siguro to. So, last period ng exam para next year na po niya nabitaw. Pero nga na Diyos ang lulala mo. Hindang og eskwela kay mukuan ko gusto na ko ni sulayan. Ila kong gikuanan, wala sila ning against na nga
So
plan.
supportive.
Plano na ako na gusto ginawa. So, amo tong gisikreto sa tanang member na mo sa family namo.
Pati kailan magpapasama.
Yes.
Pero grabe si luluglulan niyo.
Oh, supportive
kayo sila.
Supportive kayo sila. And yeah, gipabalunan ko guan, gipabalunan ko 1.5 na kwarta. Tapos gaguyod-guyod ko bugas dira sa airport. Yung kabalo ng karton ka rito. Kabalo ka na ignorante lagi, no? So,
Dragging
yeah.
a bag of rice.
Lingaw. Isa sa mga kaagi nga di na ako makalimutan jud.
Og kato nga kaagi dili gid mo pwede ibaylo.
Dili.
Kato nga
Dili.
kaagi no.
Yes.
Mo gito ang mag-remain sa imo nga karon humble ka og mapasalamaton ka kay kung wa nimo to naagian, walay Philip karon. So kato bang 1.5 nabayaran na ba?
Grabe mo gid.
Sabi ka ano rin mga marites na ba mga silik?
I hope his auntie sees this and be like, no, the little shit didn't pay me back. Give me my money, bitch. And this is why I don't borrow money. If he hasn't paid it back, that's their business. But still, if he hasn't, that would be funny. Next time she sees him, oi, where's my money at? You tight ass.
Tingan, wa pa man siguro to nabayaran siguro.
Nabaryo na ba?
Oh, good.
Pero, so after adto,
I just had to wait a couple seconds.
ning adto na jud ka sa unsa ang pagkabalo sa imong amahan ug inahan. Abi nila nag-architecture gyapon ka.
Lagi to nasuko lagi sila. Murag 2 years pa wala istorya to kaya nagpagkabalo nila nga wa na ko gi pursue akong pag-eskwela. So kay sila di good.
So they didn't talk for.
Wala na may istorya.
So they didn't, because they were in Malaysia. They hadn't spoken for 2 years because they were really busy working, or didn't they talk to him because they found out? I'm a little confused on that bit.
Pagkabalo sa imong amahan ug inahan. Abi nila nag-architecture gyapon ka.
Lagi to nasuko lagi sila. Murag 2 years pa wala istorya to kaya nagpagkabalo nila.
Okay, never mind. I think
Nga,
got it.
wa na ko gi pursue akong pag-eskwela. So kay sila di good. Wala na may istorya sa mama, yung yung istorya sa papa.
So mo tong time nga wala siya kaga-istorya sa ila ha. Tapos sila pod wala pod sila nag-effort og istorya sa imo ha.
Suko lagi murag.
Pero ikaw, mo tong nag-training na ka.
Training ako, anak ko nga. Sige, kung dili man ko mulampos mangita na buog trabaho nga nabitaw ko ng option ba. Kaya wala ko yung option. Patay
Patay yun
naman,
kayo.
gibaylo na ko akong future for
So nasuko pod imo magpapas imong lola ug lolo.
wala man sila nasuko sila sa kuha kay ako man ang desisyon gyud. Kumbaga ako ra pong gipugos ang lulag lolo. Yan.
So ikaw po sa imong sarili kay feeling nimo na kuan nimo imong mamagpapa. Nabo kay guilt something na feeling magabaan ko ani ba?
Na ako guilt gyud kay
Okay, ano.
kabalo ko sa efforts akong mamagpapa, kabalo ko sa kalisod namo. But then again, murag gisunod na ako akong kagustuhan ba. Wala na ako gisunod ilang kagustuhan kung unsa ilang gusto sa akong future. But nauna-una lang na ako nga gusto na ako magtukod og future para sa akong kaugalingon nga ako gyud ang mubuhat ba nga nabitaw. So na-realize na ako nga na-enjoy na ako ang mga butang nga akong ginabuhat. And Mao to, niabot ang panahon nga nag-trainee ko no. Niabot ang panahon nga nadawat ra po sa mga papa nga nag-istorya mig balik ato, nadawat ra ba pud nila gyud. Mao to nalipay pud sila hantod nga niabot ang panahon nga ninglampos gid may ginaampo ko sa papa nga I hope mag-success maging successful nga na. Tapos naging successful gud mi kaya.
Buyag.
Successful.
Sobra pa sa successful kay kamo gud ang mga hari ng pipa wala ko nasuko kay
Ulbaan ta ba no?
Dili sorry. Muna imong kuanting.
Timelay, mura para same kay mo istorya sa akong mama do. Same kay mo istorya sa akong mama.
Mistura si mama dahil nimo.
Mo nang pag-abot bitaw ni mo dire, pag-abot the first time. Same jud kay mo sa akong mama.
Si mama gud nimo.
Ako mama.
Basi bless na lang ka sa kuha.
Mo gani.
Si mama nimo. Nadigla.
Wala lagi ko ng kapait, may ana bitaw ka na nimo.
Mo gani. Pero kabalo ka kita kay nako gyud sa imuha gyud nga kanang kuan kay kakanadahay kagiagian sa kinabuhi gyud. Kita nako sa imuha nga kana imong pagka badass kanang pagka rockstar nimo pagka kuan nimo murag kanang outside ra nimo na ba pero deep inside ikaw ang pinaka kuan kay kasing-kasing pinaka kay ngano man kanang.
And that's something I love so much about him is like this bad boy persona and like rock star, but he's so soft and caring and humble and stunningly gorgeous. But like he has this persona on stage and in his music and stuff like this, and then that's just a layer, you know. And if you just stop at his music, you're really like cheating yourself because there's so much to this man. So much. I don't even know it all yet. But it just blows me away, you know? How can you be so gorgeous and humble and successful? You look like that. Because I'm just going to be real here. Stereotypically, especially here in Australia, if you're good looking, you're arrogant. You really are an asshole. You think you're all that. You're better than everybody. Like they're so like up themselves. Like I don't know if you do that where you're, but when people go, they're a bit up themselves. They go like snot nosy, like that. That is the attractive people here. Do you know how many times I've been told I'm beautiful lately? It's blowing me mind. Because I'm considered an ugly bitch. Like the good looking ones, beach bodies, like the men are ripped abs, the girls are toned and tanned and pretty and blonde or brunette, whatever their hair color is, that doesn't matter. But like, what an Australian beauty standard is, I do not match it whatsoever. So it's like, you know, I'm funny though. I got sense of humor. But he's everything. He's attractive, he's humble. He's a, you know, a God-loving man. Like, what is going on? Men like this fucking exist and they live in my decade. Like, they're from my decade. Like, the guys that are born around my time, let's be real here, can be real shitheads. Rude, disrespectful little bitches. But not Philly. I love my country. I am Aussie through and through. I bleed green and gold. Okay? But I might move to the Philippines. Because the amount of love and acceptance I've been getting and support I get is completely different to when I get here. Like my family supports me, like my mum and uncle and brothers, but that's it. Oh, and my 2 best friends. Like, other than that, no. But the Philippines, every single Filipino I've come in contact with is so supportive. It's just amazing. He's
Sa imo
amazing.
palang gipang agi ano? Di gid basta-basta mo sa imo ginako na mas naintindihan ang kanta nga mapa eh. Pero balik ta dito sa probinsya tang dito ka sa Zamboanga kay gusto makabalo ani ba? Kay siyempre na ba kay mga crush sa una na kay kanang mga kanang MU sa una sa elementary or
Sa high school ko wala ako naka-experience og uyab. High school.
Pero kanang mga MU crush lang kana makita gwapo.
Naabe po pero dili ko ganahan na ng kuan, dili ko ano ko sa una. Laina po ning magka-crush ka sa imong kuan ay kanang pareho ra mag-eskwelahan sumo kaayog nagguay. Ano ko dito ko sa
my
kuan,
God.
iba.
He thinks the same way I do. Because I had a crush on someone, but they didn't go to the same school as me. People I saw every day just like, oh, for God's sake. You know, like, yeah, I had a crush on a guy from another school. And the only way we'd see each other would be at UC, the youth centre, where people from all different schools would meet up. It would be the only time I'd see him. That is so true. You do get sick of seeing the same people. Trust me. I see the same 3 people every day. I love them to death, but my family get on my nerves. The only one I'm happy to see all the time is the dog.
Pag-eskwelahan, pila ka eskwelahan magka-crush.
Kaya sige mo kita magana nimo.
Mao tong pag kuan man ko no, varsity mo ako sa Paktakraw so maadtumig provincial meet nga na
Dito ka
dito ko makakita ko gwapa ng bihana gid.
So nga anak ka pag anak nimo. Wala na asa naman to. Wala naman na itakyan dire. So mo na makan. Pero unsa ang tipo sa usa ka babae ni Philip? Kay siyempre ang mga babae dire kay nagigat-igat pagta ni mga bisdak ni mga babae. Unsa ang tipo nimo sa usa ka babae? Kung naanay chance nga kanang makuan ka, usahay ba ano atong tipo di pero makatuloyan, pero ikaw para sa imo unsa imong tipo?
I don't have a type when it comes to
Morena
guys.
ba, chinita ba, Americanized ba, or gusto ba nimo long-legged, short-legged? Di ba rin mga anak kay daghan kay gusto mo apply, mag-send lang mo biodata.
Actually ano?
Thing is, I don't really have a type as far as physical appearances. As long as he is respectful of me, both in and out of my presence. He's chivalrous. He's a provider in the 5 top categories. If you don't know what they are, I ain't talking about you. So as long as he's respectful, got a good sense of humor because I love to have a laugh. Doesn't take himself too seriously. I'm good, you know. Oh, and he must respect my mum at all times, which is difficult because even I just struggle to do that because she pushes my buttons. But physically, I don't have a type. I'm quite short, so I don't really have to worry about, I want a tall guy. Because if you're 5'4", you're taller than me. So, that's just me. I actually like girls who like to work out. Well, I work out, but I don't like it.
Kanang bitaw kanang
So, do I
makita ni mga
fit?
babae workout yun nga na bitaw.
Ay kanang ga-effort gud sa ilang lawas
so yun.
na kay makita man gud mo ang disiplina.
Yeah. Tapos chinita mas cute sila. Cute sila tapos Latina mga ingana bitaw.
Sa mga chinita, Latina, depende sa kuan.
Yep.
No? Papasok
Dili
ka
mo ko gwapo no pero nabi po
Shut
tayo.
up.
ayaw pag-ingat.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna go on right here. Shut the fuck up. Not hand. I'm not handsome. This is when you just want to smack him in the back of the head. Like, shut the fuck up. Can you quit talking shit? Like, dude, not by choice of my own, am attracted to men, okay? You're good looking. Take away all your success and everything like that, strip it all back. Even when you were back home, before you got successful, you were still gorgeous. What is with this? And they go, oh, I'm not good looking, or it's like, yes you are, and then they go, no I'm not, and I'm like, bitch, I just said you were. Are you sexually attracted to men? No. I am. Okay? And if I said so, it's true. I don't say things just to be nice. I don't say things to, stroke an ego. When I say something, I mean it. So, he's not good looking, then I am fucking hideous. And I like to think I'm a little bit beautiful, okay? He's just the best thing on two legs I have ever seen. He is the most prettiest, handsome, sexiest man I have ever seen in my fucking life. Okay? And I'm not saying this as a fan, I'm just saying this as a grown-ass woman with eyes that work. Okay? Like, bro. I'd never have a chance with him, but bro, I'm gonna kick him in the shin when I meet him. Be like, stop saying you're not handsome, because you're pissing me off. Oh, little shithead, like, bitch.
Actually, kanang bitaw kanang makita ni mga babae nga workout gyud nga nabitaw.
Ay kanang ga-effort gyud sa ilang lawas na kay makita maguli mo ang disiplina.
Yeah. Tapos chinita mas cute sila. Cute sila, tapos Latina, mga ingana bitaw.
Sa mga chinita, Latina, depende sa kuan.
Yep.
No? Pasok
Dili mo ko gwapo no, pero ideal type.
Ayaw paging ana, dili ka mag-ana kay gwapo ka. Ayaw paging ana kay
Salamat,
di pang kilig-kilig ba diri ako ba imong auntie ha? Di pang kilig-kilig taran diri kay gwapo kay iba gyud ang dating niya no lalo na sa personal kay mura sa kanang
Except for the fact that I can't speak Bisaya and I wouldn't be on the show, I'm not a celebrity in any way. If I was sitting in that damn room when I heard him say that, I would have thrown something at him. Like, shh, how dare you? How dare you? That actually really pisses me off that he's saying that. I don't know if he's joking, I don't know if he's serious, I don't care. Don't say that. Shut up. You stunningly gorgeous man. Like, what the fuck? Physicality is like, what? 10% of beauty? Physically gorgeous. Very funny, he's humble, he's gentle, he's soft at times, but yet he can be a boss. I can tell you right now, he ever became my man, he'd never say it again. Because he wouldn't want to deal with me mad. Sir. And you have the audacity to say it at 18 minutes. Do you know 18 are watching? Oh! Dick!
Kabulok ka na imong kumbaga dili man na pang ibang ana sa imong sex appeal.
Ano ba?
Ang nakadala sa imo makaanag na babayo.
Stokol ba?
Makaanag
She's
na
speaking facts! Fucking facts! Facts. Just captivating. You just... OMG. You can't hear a thing, or you can hear birds and violins. Just like... you ain't gorgeous.
Paunsa man mahigugma. Paano na mo mabalaan nga mahigugma na ang usa ka Felip?
Ambot lang no kay dili kay ko kanang showy nga klase nga tao ba. So babae siguro makayana sa ko ang anong dili makigagahatag sa ko kanang
Time.
time, pero dili man siya nga ana good kay karon man nga panahon good focus kay ko sa akong trabaho nga na gusto kay na ako nga i-establish gid akong future bitaw gid kanang wala na kay una-unaon ba. Ano bitong daghang kay kag kwarta makaana sila nga ang kwarta kay di daw na makahatag kalipay pag sure mo kwarta mo yun doon.
Pag sure mo kay nga naman kuha mo yung kwarta tapos broken hearted pa.
Yes, money can help with happiness. But let's be real. If you can't find a way to be happy within yourself without it, like, come on. Happiness comes within. Happiness is a choice. Happiness is feeling. It's not materialistic shit. Sure, it's nice, but the thing is, as long as you have a roof over your head, a stable roof over your head, a supply of food and water, everything else, you know, like, yes, 100% agree. Money helps with happiness because, you know, I always want to go to this country. You've got the money, you go, you have a good time, you're happy, you're laughing. It does help. Anyone who says it doesn't is in the head. But fucked in the head. It does help. But happiness is a choice. The same with love. You choose to be happy. People think they have to be doing something spectacular to be happy. No, you really don't. And I've been learning that a lot lately. But it's a choice. But it's just my opinion. He can have his and I have mine. Yes, money does help. But,
Pamo.
you know, I just paused
Pag
it.
yung pampalit ka ng chokonelo man lang para mapalipay, di ba? Oo. Pero ikaw kung gusto pa nimo mag-single sa karon, mag-focus sa kasi mong career, kay naa kay all of your life nga mag-uban sa imuhang minamahal sa mga next pa nga mga tuig. Di ba mo agree mo sa ko gwapo kaayo si
Thing is, yes, I do. Yes, I absolutely 100,010% agree that he's super handsome. But the thing is here, Philly, right, is I understand you want to focus on your work. By all means, focus on your work. Yes, men have their entire lives, right? They can have children whenever they feel like it. Women have a ticking clock. We have this thing that likes to creep up on us called menopause. And once that bitch shows up, we don't get to have children if that's what we wish. So, if you want to have children, Mr. Sison, then I suggest you find someone. Because you don't know if the girl that is meant for you is a couple of years older than you, maybe younger than you, same age. You don't know. So, don't wait too long. Because you can fuck up her chances and then she's going to feel bad.
Ken? Oh. So,
Just an FYI. You can do what you like. You're a grown-ass man. You don't have to listen to me.
mao ni ako pangot agi nga og Ken kay naman unsa ang kaibahan ni Ken ng SB19 sa kay Felip?
In terms of like working ethics or kanang effort bitaw sa pag-work bitaw gid, I think the same lang naman, but makaana na ko nga si Philip kay naagid siya mahatag niya ang pagkuan niya ba 100%.
100%
Ano murag free kay kung magtrabaho pag ako si Philip kay wala man ko yung mga kauban kumbaga pag sa SB19 na ako yung role nga kailangan na ako gampanan ba nga na. So kailangan nimo makisabay pud sa ubang mga tao, but pag
kailangan man ka makisama as a Ken, no. Pero pag Felip ka,
free ka,
all out ka.
All out. Mabuhay.
Yeah. So Ken has a role to play as 1/5 of SB19, right? So he will have certain parts of the song, a certain decibel up or down to sing in or rap in or whatever. But when he's Philippe, those, not so much restraints, but those barriers, so to speak, all fall. And he can be 100% him. Like, he's the ad-libs, he's the chorus, he's everything. It's all him, right? And he just gets to be completely creative and do whatever he likes because he doesn't have to take into consideration the other 4 members of the group when it comes to his solo stuff. It's his name, it's his face, which is, you can see the difference between the two of them. If you really pay attention, you can see when he's being Ken and you can see when he's being Philippe. You know, because when he's Ken, he has to worry about what he does as Ken, because there's 4 other people he's in a group with that it could potentially impact, right? When he's Philippe, it's just him, which is why it's so smart that he's gone with his birth name of Philippe for his solo, because there could be people out there who aren't aware that Philippe is Ken of SB19, and there might be people out there who don't know that SB19 is Ken, is his soloist named Philippe, right? So I can definitely tell the difference. You can see he's more unfiltered and restrained when he's being Philippe compared to Ken, because you can see him being considerate of the other 4 members and their inputs. You know, he has to work with these 4 people who have their own way of wanting to express themselves, say something, do things. You know, their feelings and input matter. But over here, when he's Philippe, he's just Philippe. What he wants to say, how he wants to present himself, how deep he wants to go, how high he wants to go, how much emotion he wants to give, or how much he wants to hold it in. It's all 100% his choice, right? Unlike when he's over with SB19, it has to be a collective decision on how a song sounds, how he does a verse or a line or a chorus. And he does have to run it through, and with Pablo, you know, because Pablo is the leader. So even though Pab is very good at letting the members be themselves, he still does his leader thing, you know. And even with Kalakau, you kind of heard a little bit of a sprinkle of Philippe in there, you know. But that's because that, you know, and essentially Pab allowed it. He is still the leader. He still, in a way, would get the final say. But he trusts his 4 members so well and so much. But Philippe gets let out of this cage, so to speak, metaphorically. He doesn't have to hold back if he doesn't want to. He can say what he wants to say, how he wants to say it. And I think him being Philippe is such an outlet for him too, creatively, because it's completely different to what he does with SB19. So it's just, how is this the same person? Like, you would swear it was twins. They just look the same, got the same talents and all that, but they're different with music styles, while still, yeah, it's just amazing.
Buhat mo gusto mong buhaton ba? Pero sa skill, tapos sa talent, same lang.
Same lang.
Same lang.
Same lang ang mahatag niya na energy. Pero syempre, speaking of SB19, katong ding sulod mo sa SB19 kay kabulo man jud ko nga di man gyud basta-basta pag mosulod ka diri ingon ikaw nga nagikan nag-ingon gani nga scam ba ni, tinuod ba ni, katong pagsulod ninyo sa SB19 niya ikaw man gyud ang pinakalayo og gikanan. Ikaw ba yung pinaka kung baga sa risk taker jud ka kay gibiyaan nimo tanan pag-architecture, pag-ana, ikaw gid ang murag malugi kaayo kung di gito mag-success. Unsay mga challenges sa inyong pagsulod dito bago ninyo makuha ang mga pag-success ninyo?
Challenges siguro. First is yung kanabitang mo-adjust ka sa imong palibot.
Si mong kauban.
Kasi mong kauban mo-adjust ka. Duha na kwarta. Okay.
Kaya di pa man
Lisod
pwede.
kayo,
Di pa man pagsulod nimo ang uban mo nga taga probinsya pag moatog Manila abi nila dato na din
Kaya
ka.
binag dato naman. Nga na bitaw.
Dili uy
Ay.
lisod uy.
So,
Ang puyanan pa diri.
puyanan. Tapos, pamasahe. Biyahe. Kay, grabe kin traffic. Tapos, lalo na sa train station nga na bitaw, makisuksok yung mahigid para lang makaabot ka sa imong mga trabahuan. So, lisod kayo
So
siya.
nagsugod
Yeah.
dili ka sa mga kuan gud from the kuan jud ka, from scratch jud ka nga.
Scratch good.
Mo sa kag MRT.
Sa aking party, oh.
Mo ana dito mo sayaw. Nya pila to katuig nga tidiringinay. Pila to katuig nga ana nga murag
Nagstay ko mga murag tulo, katuig nga na. I mean,
grabe gud ay no normal gud
I have mega, success nga, boom, gid bitaw kayo.
Bung kayo. Grabe po ang pagkasaksak yun ninyo. Pero dito sa tamagkuan ba kay, normal lang gud ay na sa P-pop, no? Sa K-pop. Nga kanang magsugod jud kag kanang pila pa katuig. Wala, naabot pa si mong point sa imong isip nga, mo success pa ba mi ani? Uy,
Ay,
nga murag mo-
kapila.
sa tulo katuig, na habit na jud ka.
Daghan na pahitabo nga kanang naabay mga result amo ginabuhat nga nabitaw ka lang dili nimo malikayan ba. I mean as a human being maabot maginang mga thoughts nga nabitaw. So kana jud nga naabay pakialam ang mga tao sa muha. Naba sila gusto nga
Oo.
ganahan ba sila mo support sa mo or
Naa
dili?
pa ba may by chance?
Yeah, na may chance mo tong thankful lang yung kami sa among mga supporters ba sa among fans 18 nga na nakaila na mo sila nga nabitaw nga ni support gid sila solid kay sila nga fandom gid so
And mag-thank you po sila dapat sa inyo. Because actually sila gipili mo nila nga idol because naa sila
Yes.
nakita sa imo nga sa inyo nga magpawala gid sa ilang mga problema, magpagaan sa ilang mga problema. And kamo thankful sila kay naman wa gid mo ning suko, wa mo ning undang sa katong pangtiluon ninyo ka tuig. Nasayang inyo ang tuig adto pero karon na to maingon nga wa gid ito masayang, mag-hold on lang gid ka sa
Yes,
imuhang gusto no.
mo gid tuuhan ako nga patience nga na gid tapos imo lang yung sana understanding ba.
Understanding nga niabot ang
Yeah.
mga katong mga kanta ninyo mga sikat.
Patience. My time will come. It's like, I'm turning 30 though. Like, when? When? I'm like, oh yeah. 30 years of just complete BS. One thing after another after another. Moving here and there and everywhere. Like, when? It's like to practice patience. It's like I believe in like its own little category of discipline. Like, I'm trying, yo. It's just like it's like when is it gonna happen? Like. Not long. What's not long? Like, damn.
Mga mapa, mga gento. Gusto na ko kung anong tong mapa ba.
Mapa.
Kay nga naman, ikaw gid ay ang dapat moingon ato sa imong mamagpapa kay grabe gid ilang.
Mapa. Beautiful song. If I want to have a good cry, I put on Mapa. Just so you know. Don't feel bad. It helps me. I have a good cry and then I can get on with my day. Is Mappa your song or is there like another artist's song that gets you right in the feels?
Sakripisyo ning layo gid sila sa imo ha. Kay kabalo ka ako inahan naman jud ko karon Philip no. Malayo ko sa kumbana pero ayaw lang ko ilayo sa kong anak. Kay pag malayo ko sa kong anak murag dako kay guilt nga kong maramdaman.
Mom guilt, yes.
Akong pagmamahal sa kong anak pero kay gibilin man mo.
I'm not a mum to a person. I am a dog mum. Not the same. But my whole kind of life revolves around my puppy. Like, I will not let her be left at home alone. Ever. Ever. So it's just, if my mum goes out somewhere and my brother as well, and my other brother can be at work, I won't go anywhere. I won't do anything. And that's the majority of my life, because I don't want to leave her alone. So I can only imagine the guilt of, you know, being an actual parent and then having to constantly remind yourself that you're doing it for them. And they might not understand in the moment, but hopefully one day they will. Like, that guilt must really hit, you know?
Sa imong sa imong magpapa, sa imong lulog lula, dako kay ilang trust sa imong lulog lula. So, it strikes very hard dito sa kuha sa imuhang kwento. So every time nagkinakanta to nimong mapa, naagid kay something sa imong
naagid. Every time nga ako nang kata, diba, namuntoy sa ka ng after sa bridge, no? Tapos ako nung
kanta pinakahuli. Ikaw man po, diba? Ito pinakamalungkot na.
So, kung jud gud mo, piyong jud ko kay, imagine nun ginawa akong parents, ug akong lulag-lulog gud kay. But, munang favorite gina akong mapa gid sa tanang kanta namin.
Nanawa nakita ka video dito nga, nagkanta ka, huwag mag-alala. Tapos, nahilak din ko. Nahilak din ko. Kanang makita na ko sa imong pagka-strong o sa imong pagka-astig. You have a very soft heart. Why? English magod si Philip.
Grabe ba? Kuya mo, bakit ano yung...
Si Kuantie, no? Ano mang soft-hearted mang kayo ka?
Siguro kay kanang depende man sa depende sa lugar, depende sa sitwasyon, depende sa panghitabo. Yan na. Soft ko sa mga tao nga kanang murag ka-relate ko sa ilang ka-relate ko sa
ilang
kinabuhi po, sa ilang giagian. Unang siguro murag dool ko, akong hard dool sa mga ang klase ng mga tao. So,
and keep it up because mouna ang kalahian sa imo.
Thing is, right? I have a soft heart, and it's my biggest flex, but it's my biggest flaw. Because unlike Philippe, who, as he just said, it depends. Me, it doesn't depend. My heart is just, I can't do it, you know? It's literally the people around me who have to be like snapping me out of it. Stop thinking with your heart for a second and use your head. Like, just like, look, like, and then just be this certain situation and be like, Kayla, you're too caring sometimes. This is why you're always getting hurt. Because you're caring for people who don't care about you. And it's not just a thing of, when I find out that information, I can just switch it off. Because I can't. I'm not capable of it. It's just like, okay. But I'll still, in my head, think about them going, I really hope they're okay. I really hope they make it through that. I really hope, like, it's just, it's the only time I use my head is when I'm worrying about someone else. Oh, I really hope that they're able to pay that card payment. Oh, I really wish I could help them with that, but I am not in a position to do so. And then I feel guilty for it. And then it's, like, my friends can contact me anytime, day or night, any reason. It might not be important to me, but if it's important to them, then it'll be important to me. So, anytime, day or night, my best friend can just show up at my house at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, call me, I'll jump straight up and I'll let her in, I'll tuck her into the bed next to me, you know, on my other side of my bed, and I'll cuddle her and we'll go to sleep. This is the type of friend I am. I've done it with my other best mate. We had a falling out. Literally, we had a fight. She walked off from me. About an hour or two later, at a late time at night, she knocked on my door. I let her in. I set her up. She went to sleep and so did I. Because that's the real thing, is I wouldn't have been able to sleep knowing she was outside. Because I'd be worried about her. I wish I could switch it off, but I can't. I'm not capable of it. It's a blessing and a flaw at the same time. I wish I was like that. No, it depends. No, it doesn't depend. It doesn't depend.
O nga sa imong mga kagrupo sa SB19.
Yes.
And speaking of SB19, I'm so happy sa inyo because ito, in my own, kuan lang to ha, in my own silently nag-cheer sa inyo is, happy ko sa inyo, bisag we have your own mga solo-solo ninyo.
Yes.
But then again, pag nag-SB19 ulit kayo,
Yes.
very solid ulit kayo.
Yes.
So, naamoy something na relationship sa usab-usaba nga magical,
Yeah.
nga kanang wala mo nag-hurt sa isa't isa, wala mo
Ay.
nag-away-away sa usag-usa, kay porket mag-solo na ni, pabayaan na. But then again, kung mag-uban mo, mag-uban na pod mo, solid na pod kaayo mo. So, ano ang secret ninyo sa SB19?
Na may mga times nga mag-away mi, no?
Honestly, I think it's trust and respect. Trust and respect. That's what I think it is. Those main two. Other than the love of the craft and what they do and their love for us as fans, it's the love, trust, and respect they have for each other as men. And that goes into their brotherhood, you know? As men, as friends, as brothers, it's a whole lot.
Especially pag kanang mga creative creative thoughts na mo abot na gyud tapos kani lagi akong gusto kani akong gusto. So 5 biya mi, no? 5, so wala na bugno na mo hunay nga na. So maabot ang time nga mag-argue gid mi nga na, pero
Which is normal.
which is normal. Pero at the end of the day, mag-istorya mi nga na. So ipasabot, let's just meet halfway.
Yeah.
Nga na. Kung sa imong gusto, napo kay gusto na siya gusto. Let's try to make something na
Agree to disagree. You have your opinion and way of seeing it, and I have mine, and it's having respect for one another. That's okay. They can have their way. I don't have to see it their way, and they don't have to see it my way. Agree to disagree. Respect each other's point of views and ways of seeing things, and move on. Because clearly, on whatever the topic is, you're not going to agree. More people need to think like this. Unfortunately, especially these days, like, no, you have to have the same thought process as me, and no, you have to believe the same things as me. No, I do not. I'm an individual for a damn reason. I have my own mind, my own voice, and my own life for a damn reason. Hence the reason they are called mine. Mine, my, individual, one, go away.
nang ganahan po ko ganahan kay lahi ko mig every human being has like
See?
nasa like likes and dislikes, di ba? So kailangan nimo nang maabot ang patience, understanding, so and trust.
So mauna inyong magic.
Yeah.
Gahantod karon gyud, grabe gyud.
Communicate lang good.
Communication.
Siguro sa tanan man, no. Communication na importante.
Actually, simple lang na siya. Pero usahay, lisod kayo na siya mahitabo.
Yes.
But then again, nahitabo ninyo. Nahitabo sa inyo nga na natimpla ninyo maayo. So, mo nang
Sinabtanay
ka.
lang good, sinabtanay.
And which is, maugid na hantod karon kamo gyapon ang mga hari because maayo mo magsinabtanay sa usag-usag. At the end of the day, dili man ang mga performance. Dili man ang mga sayo, mga kamaayuhan, kundi ang pagtagad din sa usag-usag. Ug mo gani karon nagsolo ka. Ikaw si Philip. Ingon sila ikaw ang pinakadagag male nga mga fans.
Oh.
Because tungod sa tingin nimo unsa imuhang nakoy, ikaw ba ning tungod anang pagkaastig nimo? Magawas ang pagkaastig sa mga manunood sa imo nga pagka rockstar nimo. Do you think?
Di na ako sure kung mo banay ka.
Humble magkakaibod ka.
Di na lang good. Di na ako sure. Siguro, isa dira siguro ang fashion. Isa dira ang kung how you bring yourself sa media.
His
and
confidence.
How you behave, how you act. Some people, dili sila ganahan pag naakoy mga murag ka nang na attitude ba murag na attitude in front of the camera, pero it's who I am. Kumbaga,
No, everyone's going to
gusto mo
like you.
ipakita kung unsa ko.
You're not everyone's cup of tea. This is the thing. You don't like it. Move on. It's not for you. It's not meant to be for you. Is it? So instead of saying something negative, being a negative Nancy, just move on and go and enjoy the things in your life that you like. Instead of focusing on the shit you don't like. Unless it is something in your life that affects you directly, why are you worrying about it?
Sa
Stupid.
kung saan makita nyo sa camera.
Maupo.
Nga na ako sa personal.
I've been
Yeah.
blabbing.
It's not my intention nga maghinambog
Maybe 28
kung
minutes in.
kung akong ginalihok marakog hambog.
Ing ani lang magulis siya.
Oh, nidako ko nga ana.
So ing ani lang magulis siya. Kasi para sa atong mga kuanisens, 5 magud sila ka grupo. Iba-iba na sila kanang personality. So kung kani siya magiliw, kani siya dili gimahal niyo siya nga grupo because iba-iba na silang personality. You have to love them who they are. So nasakto lang nga lagi ang personality, which is ang uban ganahan kayo sa imong personality. That's why daghan kag mga male.
I just believe na some people kahit dili bisang pag dili sila ganahan pero naargyapon ganan si mga anong so mo tong ginahuna na ako nga kanang why would I give why would I kanang murag anong ako pa man silang huna-una
Aminawon. Ayan.
Hunaon na lang na ako ang mga taong gaganahan sa
Gamahal
ko.
sa imo.
Gamahal sa ko ay I just gusto lang ako nga maging
He's so smart.
gusto lang ako magpakatinuod ba
Yes.
sa mga tao. Gusto lang magpakatinuod sa akong kaugalingon kay ug magpatuo ko nga mana mo mga tao ba mga fans bitaw nga uban nga oy kinahanglan ingani ka kay kinahanglan role model ka kailangan butan ka tingnan kailangan ingani ka ingana unsa murag gitry na ako siya sa una. I really tried doing that. Pero murag nawala akong pagka-human being ba murag
Yes.
robot.
Yan wa na ka nalipay.
Wala ko nalipay sa akong
That's
trabaho.
the
Sa tinuod lang wa ko nalipay sa akong trabaho pag murag bitaw ka ng kontrolado kay ka. Murag kinahanglan lang nimo buhaton ang imong artistry nga na murag
Sorry.
unsay sense sa pagkahimong artist kung
Di mo magawas.
dili na mo magawas kay gatuman lang kasi ilang
Gagaplis ka sa ilaha.
Yeah, you need to give an artist full creative freedom. These restrictions that some artists have to live by does turn them into robots, and they're just in autopilot. Like they don't give a shit about the job anymore. It supports their lifestyle, it supports their family, and that's about it. It just turns, the passion goes. It's just a job, you know. Let your artist be an artist, keep their creative freedoms, and you'll see how much you get back. It's not always a financial thing, you know. You can get so much more out of it. Happy artists, a creative artist, are the best ones. Because if you let them just write what they want to write about, say what they got to say, take those restrictions off, your artist will come unstoppable. Because no matter how many people talk shit, they will never change because they're not pretending to be someone they're not. You know what I mean? It's just, don't do what other people want you to do. Do what you want to do. It's your life. And if you, as someone in the entertainment industry, are trying to restrict your artists from doing that, you shouldn't be in the industry. You wanted artists. And then you try and stop them from being artists? That doesn't make any damn sense. Like, come on, bro.
Silang yaw-yaw,
Oo.
diba? Motong ginauna na ako galingon akong artistry ginauna na ako. Kay lipay man ko sa akong ginabuhay.
Which is
Okay, guys. Because I've been blabbing on a lot, I'm going to make this in 2 parts. Sorry. But, I just realized what the time is. And I have an important phone call coming through soon. So, I will do this in 2 parts. And we'll kick off right from this spot here. So thank you so much for joining me for the 30 minutes or more, from my blabbing included. And I hope you've enjoyed what I've said so far. And I will see you guys in part